Hey, how's everyone doing today? Summer 2025 is shaping up to be wild. We've got sequels that could break the internet, brand new IPs turning heads, and indie bangers quietly climbing the hype ladder. Whether you're into massive open worlds, sweaty PvP, or deep story-driven experiences, this list has something for you. So buckle up, crank the volume, and let's run through 10 of the most talked about games dropping this summer. Let's go! Number 10. Herdling is a peaceful, story-rich exploration game where you guide a small creature and its herd through a surreal, hand-drawn world. There's no combat here, just environmental puzzles, visual storytelling, and a whole lot of atmosphere. The art style gives major Studio Ghibli vibes, and the world feels alive in a weirdly emotional way. It's slow-paced, but if you're into games like Journey or Inside, this one's got potential to be something really special. Quiet, thoughtful, and kind of beautiful, Herdling is definitely one to watch this summer. Number 9. Eriksholm, The Stolen Dream, coming July 15. Set in an alternate 1900s Scandinavia, Eriksholm is a gritty, story-driven stealth adventure that follows a teenage girl named Hannah as she searches for her missing brother. The city feels alive, industrial, corrupt, and full of secrets, and every choice you make shapes how people treat you. Gameplay leans into classic stealth, but what really stands out is the emotional weight and hand-drawn cutscenes that give it a cinematic feel. If you're into slow-burn narratives with tough moral decisions, this one's got serious potential. Think This War of Mine meets Dishonored, but more grounded. One of the most promising indies this summer. Number 8. The Explorator. If you've been craving a shooter with serious old-school vibes and a fresh visual twist, the Explorator might be what you're looking for. This one's a cel-shaded, immersive FPS that blends exploration, puzzle-solving, and gunplay in a fantasy world that feels straight out of a graphic novel. It's inspired by classics like Dark Messiah and Arx Fatalis, but with modern mechanics and a dreamlike art style that really pops. There's no mini-map, no hand-holding, just you, the world, and your instincts. A recent Steam Next Fest demo got a lot of love for its atmosphere and level design, and the devs are pushing for a full release this summer. Definitely one to keep your eye on if you're tired of generic shooters.
Number 7. Ratatan.
From the original creators of Patapon comes Ratatan, a spiritual successor that's already got rhythm game fans buzzing. You'll lead a quirky army of musical warriors using beat-based commands to move, attack, and defend in chaotic side-scrolling battles. It's colorful, loud, and loaded with charm, but don't let the cute style fool you. There's depth here, with roguelike elements, permadeath, and some seriously tough bosses. The Kickstarter exploded in 2023, and after a few delays, it's finally marching toward a summer 2025 release. If you're into games that are weird, original, and full of soul, Ratatan is gonna slap. Literally. Number 6. Baby Steps. From the creators of Getting Over It and Ape Out, Baby Steps is one of the weirdest and most oddly relatable games you'll see this year. You play as Nate, an unemployed guy who learns to walk. One awkward, physics-driven step at a time. It's clumsy, it's slow, and it's hilarious. But somehow it works. Behind the goofy premise is a surprisingly chill journey through a beautifully rendered mountain world, packed with dry humor, hidden paths, and absurd obstacles. It's not for everyone, but if you liked rage-inducing one mistake and start over games with heart, and legs that barely work, Baby Steps is peak awkward perfection. And yes, it's 100% walk-only gameplay. Number 5. Moonlighter 2 brings back the addicting loop of dungeon crawling by night and shopkeeping by day, but this time, it's even bigger. Now you're not just managing a store, you're running an entire village. The combat is faster, the world is more dangerous, and co-op multiplayer is finally here, letting you explore the void with a friend. Visually, it's still rocking that gorgeous pixel art style, but with more depth, animations, and boss variety. Fans of the original will feel right at home, while new players get a smoother entry into one of the most underrated indie gems out there. With its early access release set for summer 2025, Moonlighter 2 is looking like a serious glow-up. Number 4. Tales of the Shire, a The Lord of the Rings game. Ever wish you could just chill in Middle-earth without all the wars and darkness? Tales of the Shire is exactly that. You play as a hobbit, living your best life in the peaceful village of Bywater, gardening, fishing, cooking, decorating your home, and making friends with fellow hobbits. It's cozy, charming, and 100% slice of life. No orcs, no epic quests, just vibes. The art style is warm and storybook-like, and the devs at Weta Workshop are leaning hard into that wholesome energy. Whether you're a Lord of the Rings fan or just looking for the next great life sim, Tales of the Shire might be your comfort game of the year. Because sometimes, saving the world can wait. Number 3. From the creators of Sniper Elite, Atomfall drops you into a uniquely British apocalypse where nuclear fallout, Cold War paranoia, and rural folklore collide. Set in an alternate 1950s UK after a real-life nuclear incident, you'll explore eerie countryside towns crawling with mutants, cultists, and government secrets. It's got Stalker vibes, but with a distinct British twist. Think gas masks in tea shops and conspiracy theories on village notice boards. Gameplay blends survival, stealth, exploration, intense gunplay, all in a semi-open world. Atmospheric, story-rich, and loaded with mystery, Atomfall is shaping up to be one of the most original post-apocalyptic games in years. And it's hitting Game Pass day one. Definitely one to watch this summer. Number 2. If you're into BioShock-style world-building with a time-bending twist, Clockwork Revolution should be high on your radar. Set in the steampunk city of Avalon, this first-person action RPG throws you into a revolution where time travel isn't just a gimmick, it's a weapon. Your choices ripple through the past to reshape the present. Save a rebel in the past? He might lead an army in the future. Combat is punchy and chaotic with gears, guns, and gadgets, and the world reacts to your every intervention. The team behind Wasteland and Arcanum is aiming for a deep narrative, moral complexity, and a setting that feels alive with consequence. This isn't just a BioShock clone. It's next-gen steampunk with real weight behind your actions. And it's coming straight to Game Pass, which is a massive W. Number 1. From the brilliant mind behind the Stanley Parable, Wanderstop looks like a cozy tea shop sim, but it's far more than that. You play as Alta, a former warrior who's walked away from battle to run a quiet tea house in a strange enchanted forest. Each traveler who visits brings more than just thirst. They carry stories, grief, and questions you might not be ready to answer. What starts off soothing and serene slowly reveals something surreal, emotional, and deeply introspective. No combat, no high-stakes action, just beautiful animation, layered storytelling, and a creeping sense that nothing is as peaceful as it seems. If you're looking for something different, thoughtful, and truly memorable, Wanderstop could be the indie surprise of summer 2025. And that's the list, boys. If you found something worth playing, drop a like, hit that sub, and let me know your favorite in the comments. See you in the next one. Bye.